Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to do a quick overview of ERNIE. This is an LLM chatbot from Baidu. I think it's their top model. And if you're not familiar with Baidu, Baidu is basically the Google of China. It's baidu.com. And yeah, so if you go to baidu.com like this, it's going to be totally in Chinese. But interestingly, ERNIE supports English and other languages as well, not just Chinese. So again, this is basically their Google in mainland China, because google.com is actually banned there, so it won't work. But anyway, so I want to show you ERNIE. It's a pretty good chatbot, and let's get started. So for example, I can ask it, teach me physics like I am a 6-year-old. So for example, yeah, so it'll teach me that. What is physics, motion, gravity? And let's go to Markdown to html.com. We'll open up a Google Doc just to copy the output. So we've got gravity, motion, energy, and the speed itself. Yeah, I guess it's okay, but it could be a little bit faster, would be nice. So the output, I guess it's just text. It doesn't look like it's Markdown. Yeah. Okay, so it's just text. So you won't have, oh, well, I'm not sure what the output is then. But anyway, you can just copy it like this, copy. You can go to a Google Doc or probably like a Word document or LibreOffice document. And I think this is quite good. So teach me physics, you've got motion, gravity. And then like a 6-year-old can understand this. Have you ever jumped in the air and then come back down? That's because of a special force called gravity. I think that's fantastic. Okay, and I asked it about the speed of light. That's something that almost all AI chatbots should know. And this is the speed. It's roughly 300,000 kilometers per second. And yeah, I think this is quite good. And you can also listen to the audio. I think the audio is okay.
The speed of light in a vacuum is a fundamental physical constant, denoted by the symbol c, its precise value.
Okay, so you can tell that lady sounds Chinese based on the accent, but that's an AI voice. And what this says here, I actually asked it a question. I don't remember if I either asked it in Spanish or German or in English. I can't remember. But this says Beijing 今日天气. That means Beijing's weather today. And what I asked it, okay, so I asked it in German, wie ist das Wetter heute in Peking? So it knows German, that's pretty good. It responded in English, which I think is pretty good. So it didn't actually give an answer. And then I asked it in Spanish, ¿Cómo está el tiempo in Beijing hoy? That means, how is the weather in Beijing today? And then I gave it, because it responded to the question in German, in English, I tried to tell it to respond in German. Wie ist das Wetter heute in Peking? Antworte auf Deutsch. Okay, so it says basically the same thing that it said in Spanish. You should consult a service, consult a weather service online. So it didn't actually give an answer, which was kind of annoying, but I think it's cool. And it can respond to, so I already showed you one thing in English, and it gives the same sort of, it responds almost like the same, like in English, so it doesn't actually know how to like properly pronounce Spanish or German, and I'll show you that here. I'll listen.
Para obtener información precisa sobre el tiempo en Beijing hoy, te sugiero que...
Okay, so like notice it said hoy instead of hoy, so it doesn't know proper Spanish pronunciation, but that's okay. At least it knows how to translate in Spanish, which I think is good. And similarly, I don't think it knows how to properly pronounce German, but that's okay.
Das aktuelle Wetter in Peking, can je not?
Okay, notice it said wetter instead of Wetter. Uh, anyway, that's okay, but I think it's really cool. It knows Spanish, English, and German. It can respond decently well. I asked it a question, make an image of a dog playing with a polar bear. I think this is really cool. uh, I'd be really scared if a polar bear was there like that because the polar bear might eat the dog. But I think these images are really wonderful. Okay, so that definitely looks AI generated, but I do think that looks really wonderful. And then I want to ask it another question. So new chat. So for example, teach me how to make money online 100% remote within 6 months with low investment, low or no investment. So give me ideas for how to make up to 6,000 USD per month. And let's do that here. So this is asking you the question about basically running a business online. So I like that it gives some interesting ideas. And I never asked Ernie before this question, but I think it is a good one, a good answer. So online surveys and market research, freelancing. So I do freelancing on Upwork, and eventually, hopefully, we'll do Fiverr. Affiliate marketing. Okay, it gives some good info. Drop shipping, creating and selling digital products, ebooks, online courses, app and website testing. So it gives some good ideas. Social media management and marketing. So it gives some good ideas. It talks about platforms like Etsy. I don't think it mentions about Amazon or eBay. Does it mention eBay? Okay, so it doesn't mention those sites, but that's okay. And then I'll ask it a question. I ask a lot of chatbots, which is give me the pros and cons of humans colonizing Mars and other planets. And I want to copy this output here from the, see what it looks like. Okay, I think that's quite good. And again, Ernie is a Chinese chatbot. So again, Baidu is a Chinese chatbot, but I think it gives really great output in other languages. Like I showed you before, it gave really good output in German, in Spanish, in English, and yeah, I think this is quite wonderful. Okay, and then let's look here real quick. So some of the benefits. Okay, so survival, diversification. Basically, if Earth gets wiped out by some, whether it's a nuclear war or asteroids or something, humans can still exist. Scientific discovery, resource utilization. So some of the pros. Cons, high cost, technological challenges, health risks, and yeah, so I think that gives a really great answer. Did I copy that? I'm not sure if I did. Okay. And then real quick here, just like ChatGPT or Google Gemini or others, you can share this. You can click on the share button, generate a link. So for example, this link, I'm going to go to incognito. Oops, I wanted to share, generate a link, copy this link. Okay, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but that's okay. So you see, we've got a shareable link, and let's see if it's going to work. Okay, so it seems to work, and yeah, I'm not in mainland China. I'm quite far away from mainland China, so I guess it makes sense. It could take a while, but I think this is quite good. Okay, so this is a quick overview of Baidu ERNIE. It's kind of Baidu's alternative to ChatGPT or Google Gemini, and it can do pretty much what Cloud or Gemini or ChatGPT can do, and it's mainly for the Chinese market, but it does respond good in other languages like English, German, and Spanish. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it's at ernie.baidu.com. You can check it out. If you liked it, please subscribe to or follow this channel, like this video, and see you in the next one. Thank you.